You're going to have to edit this a lot after this.
Trust me, you are absolutely fine. Welcome to Hospitality Blueprint. On today's episode, we are in the gorgeous Summer Lodge Country House Hotel. And we are feeling very lucky to be sat here with Jack Mackenzie. Thank you so much for having us.
Pleasure.
Really excited to talk to you about everything we've got coming up. So
Good.
I'm going to get straight into it, if that's all right.
Crack on.
Okay, in just 3 words, how would you describe your leadership style?
Practical, collegial, I think, and empathetic.
Empathy is such an underrated trait. It's so in demand when you're working with especially such a large team and so many different cogs to the machine.
Sure.
That everyone's in a different place at a different time.
Yeah, it's these days especially. I mean, if you're not in touch with your team and their needs, you're on hiding to nothing. I mean, you really have to know these people and know what drives them and motivates them and allows them to get up every morning and get on with what they need to do. You know, we are a people business. I mean, you know, we're always fond of saying that anyone can have a beautiful building and comfortable sheets and linen and, you know, but it's the people that make the difference. And if you're not in touch with your team, then it just can't work.
Hospitality has changed. What does great leadership look like to you in 2025 compared to when you first started?
Flexibility now.
Yeah.
I think it just, if you look back, I mean, I've been fortunate over the years. I've known people who've been doing the job that I've been doing, you know, on and off for the last 40, 50, 60 years. And it's a very different animal now than what it was then. I mean, you know, you could rely on things then. You know, you could start a summer season and be within 3 or 4% of what you knew was going to happen.
Yeah.
And things were very predictable. And I think if there's one thing that life is now is unpredictable. You know, there is, I can't remember the last time I had a day that went exactly to plan. It just doesn't exist anymore. It's so turbulent and so dynamic. I mean, I suppose the environment is so dynamic now. It forces you to really be on your toes at all times. I think that's probably the one massive fundamental change.
Yeah. I feel as though change was slow and steady and manageable. You could keep up with it pre-COVID. And then post, snowballed.
I certainly wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think COVID was a watershed moment for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Certainly from a recruitment and a staff retention perspective, COVID was monumental. I mean, it's been an earth-shattering kind of time. Someone said to me just after COVID, they said, "Be grateful." They said, "It'll never be this hard again." and I was reflecting on that the other day, and you know, probably he was right. You know, it isn't as hard now as it was then, but it's still hugely challenging.
Yeah.
You know, I think COVID allowed people to make changes in a way that they just felt that they couldn't do so before, and that hasn't gone away. You know, people are now reacting in a much more fundamental kind of gut way than they ever did previously. And with the pressures on us in terms of being able to find teams and keep teams, people know that they have the whip handers, that you know, that they can walk out of a job today and walk into a job tomorrow, and so there's no reason for them to persevere with something that maybe 10 years ago or 15 years ago they probably did. And that's a great thing from the perspective of being a team member. I mean, it allows you to really find the niche that's going to work well for you, because if this job doesn't work, the next one might. But in terms of keeping a team and building a team and maintaining a team, wow, it's a challenge.
That's hard. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's fair to say it's across board, but hospitality is such a fast-moving industry. People outgrow, perhaps.
Well, I think we have with the extra challenge, certainly in this country, of people don't view hospitality as being a proper job, you know, and that really annoys me. I mean, if you look at the story of my life, I mean, you know, 25 years ago, I was washing dishes, and now I'm the general manager of a hotel. I think I'd like to consider that to be a proper job.
Absolutely.
The opportunities that this industry have provided for me over the years, the things that I've done, the places I've been, the experiences that I've had, I couldn't imagine being replicated in any other line of work. And the great thing about this industry is that if you are good at it, it rewards you. You know, because we're so desperate for people who are talented and want to do it and have ability that, you know, it gives back a great deal more than it takes from you. You know, it isn't just the nature of the work. For me, it's the interaction that you have with the people. I mean, I was sort of laughingly say that I get more smiles and thank yous on one day than most people get in an entire month.
Yeah.
You know, I'm surrounded by people who are here to enjoy themselves and have a good time. And that's a great thing to be part of. You know? And it's a feel-good factor all around.
Yeah. I find it so difficult to comprehend that people don't see hospitality as a real career path, considering how much people intentionally spend on hospitality. They spend so much money in the industry. How can you not see that as a career?
Sure.
It's mind-blowing.
It is going to take time until people realize that this is a valid career choice.
Yeah. It's a shame.
It is a shame. Bring it on.
It's
faster.
Yeah. If a new team member could take one philosophy from you, what one would it be?
Be the glue that holds the team together.
Nice.
I think no one exists in isolation of any kind. So no matter what you do, what department you're in, you're a part of a team. I think if you embrace the philosophy of saying, I'm going to go out of my way to make this team better because I'm here, not worse because I'm here, then you'll go a long way. If you see an opportunity, something that you can do to make your team better, then embrace it, grab it with both hands. People notice it. You know, if you want to stand out, if you want to be promoted, if you want to have some go forward, that's what you need to do. I certainly am always on the lookout for people who seem to want the opportunities that come their way. You know, the people who put their hand up to say, I'll do it, pick me. Or you just watch them do something little to help someone else.
Yeah.
And those are the things that make a difference. I'm a strong believer that you lead by example. So, you know, people need to see you doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. People need to see your senior management and your junior management doing the things that they're supposed to be doing. I mean, my personal pet peeve, and this will, you know, anyone who knows me will tell you this, will say anyone who says to me, that's not my job, will just blow me up immediately.
I'm not surprised.
You know, it's, you know, you're as likely to find me in my office as I am clearing a table or engaging with a guest or washing some dishes or carrying a tray from the kitchen to the restaurant or whatever that might be. That's the nature of the beast. That's what you need to do to be successful. And I think if you set that example for people and you don't just pay lip service to it, you actually do it. Hopefully people see that and they embrace it and they work that way going forward. And if everyone does that, then it's easy to have a very stable and happy team because then everyone's doing that to help each other out.
Yeah, absolutely agree.